Hey, what's up, YouTube? Apollo 16 Tank. I never mentioned my username, but I was watching some videos and I see everybody, shouts themselves out. But this is my 30 breeder. The water looks a lot less yellowish now. I did a water change yesterday. Sunday water changes. Oh, you okay, Apollo? Sorry, that was Apollo. He hairball or something. I don't know. But yeah, baby tears are going crazy here. By the way, this is no CO2. Just one power compact. I do those Flourish Excel. I can't even pronounce anything. I'm sorry, I'm sick. Flourish Excel, and I do those. What do you call the other one? Uh, just Flourish Comprehensive. I do add some potassium and some nitrates from time to time, but everything is doing good. I don't even have to do anything about it. Like, I mean, I'm just amazed at the baby tears. They're just rocking really, really hard, and they haven't all grown here. Most of it did, but I just did a big cut down on my 55. You're gonna see, and I planted it most of it here, so it looks a lot bushier because of that. But don't be confused. It is, still growing pretty hard in this tank. Just look at my what do you call my star grass. Can't grow this in my 55, but it's going completely out of control here in this tank. You see a little shrimp. You see a lot of shrimp. See if you get a focus. There it is. Little cherry shrimp. Yep. Can't find my guppy, my male guppy. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know if he went suicidal because the water level is really high all the way to the top. So I'm not sure if that's what happened to him. I haven't recovered a cadaver and I haven't seen him swim, so I don't know what to think of that anyways. And in a tank this big, he surely will pop out somewhere if he was, even if it was dead. But whatever. Uh, Tiger Lotus is doing extremely well here. By the way, this plant is planted here in the sand with a substrate divider. It is not in substrate. It's a heavy root feeder. It feeds heavy from the water column. So I try to keep the roots not fed. That will stun its growth. As you can see, it's not even trying to shoot all the way up. I'm going to show you how I have this planted in my 55. I actually don't, in my 55, I have it in one of those small containers where you get like potted plants from. I filled that up with a little bit of substrate, and then I tied up kind of the material I used to tie up so the shrimp will get sucked by the filter. I used that, and I made it into like a little kind of like, to contain the roots, because I heard it can, has massive root system and it can choke other plants out. Here is isolated by itself, no nutrients. It's just stunned. The other one, it's not growing as red. I'm not sure why, and there's a lot more iron being injected in the other tank, but it does have a lot of more red plants, so it probably is being outcompeted by those plants. But here is just looking stunning. It's a great looking plant. So I mean, I don't think it really does it justice. You have to see it alive. It looks a lot less yellow and more of a pinkish blush color to it. um, do have a lot of shrimp. They all came from my 10-gallon in here. uh, yeah, right now I just have one female guppy, her up here, and the Siamese algae eater and a whole bunch of shrimp. I might just put a discus in here. I put a young discus and grow it out. So I can, when I move into my new apartment, I can put them in my 75, which I happen to get, by the way. I'm gonna upload a second video, my 55 in my living room, and I'm gonna show a glimpse of the new tank. Right now it looks like crap. It's dirty. I got a good deal on it, so I had to get it. But it's it's a pretty sweet tank. It's huge and it weighs a ton. So yeah, and anyways, more about this tank. Blixa japonica, extremely slow grower here without any CO2 and high lights. I mean, it's growing. Don't get me wrong, at an extremely slow pace, but extremely slow. For the way it's growing on my 55 is out of control. We got some Crips here. Uh, in the front we got Crip Wendy T. I'm not sure what variety is. That is from my 55. It's either bronze or red. The green geckos behind it. Um, this is a little experiment I'm doing. I put some, some plants that do extremely that are actually said to need highlight and CO2, and it seems to be doing well without it, but it's not as as vibrant a color as the other one. I forgot what is this one called, Cardinalis something. Anyways, I'm just trying to check it out, see if it grows without CO2. See the leaf tearing up? I'm not sure if you can see it. That means probably lack of potassium in the tank. We'll have to fix that. Um, baby tears are everywhere. I have to see if I get that little piece out of there. Uh, Anubias, another crypt. I mean, I don't even know what type of crypt that is, to be honest with you. I thought it was Parva, but it's not. It's actually extremely big, so we'll have to find out what it is. Crypt Parva cross. I gotta get the name for you guys. I haven't really been in too much into getting the names of these plants. I've just been playing with them to see how they grow better, and know exactly how should they be planted. Because once I do my 75, I think it's gonna blow all my other tanks away. Uh, I might even tear this tank out. You see all the scratches on the glass? I might just turn it into a sump um, for my 75. So that might be the plan for this tank next. But so far, it's looking good. Yep. And then I had the pot here. The pot is just random there. You might think is that because I wanted some apistogramas and thought about getting them, but the shrimp are too young. Look at this little white guy here. They're gonna get eaten. As soon as I put some type of dwarf cichlid in here, he's gonna have a field day. And I just like to see look at the shrimp swimming around. Like, they never do this in my 55. They only do this when they're comfortable, when they don't have any predators, and they're happy. So I didn't want to do it to them. They just hang out. There's like a million cherry shrimp here. Once they get big enough, I'll move them over. I have 5 rams in my 55, and I think 2 of them already paired up. I'm gonna show you that soon. It's a lot of more interesting things going on over there. But the shrimp are nice. I like looking at the shrimp. They're amazing. So this is just my my 30 gallon. Well, everybody, thanks for watching.